I'm going to I'm going to
Church?
church because I have a planning for practice for the Christmas.
Mm-hmm.
So maybe at Saturday and then Sunday maybe I just going to church like again and then come back for the sleep.
Okay, so you do a practice in church. Are you a choir group maybe? Choir group?
No, I'm handle for multimedia.
So you are the part of multimedia stuff. Also, it's like preparation
For
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 Christmas.
yeah, for the Christmas event.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Oh, it's kind of interesting. I think you are a part of choir group, so
No,
you have to practice singing every day.
no, I'm not a beautiful voice.
You don't have a beautiful voice. Don't mention that. Everybody can sing.
Oh,
Okay. So beside going to church and prepare for the Christmas event, do you have any other plan maybe?
no, because the schedule starts at 7 p.m. 7 a.m.
Mm-hmm.
until 5 p.m.
Oh, so you do a full day
Yeah,
practice.
yeah. So
Oh,
because we have two season as a yeah season, season.
so
So
session? Mm-hmm.
session. So I just doing two season.
You are doing a
Mm-mm.
two session for
Season.
the multimedia. So
Yeah.
you handle two session. Okay. Okay. Oh, so how long is it? How long is for one session?
For one session, it start for uh 7 until until 11 p.m.
Mm-hmm.
Break and 1 hour and then next to start in 1 p.m. until 5 p.m.
Oh, so it's like 4 years. The duration is 4
Yeah,
years
for
per session, right?
yeah.
Okay. Do your friend like take also take two sessions?
Mm, to taxation? No, 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 no.
Like it's common for them to take like
Mm-mm.
two session, or maybe your friend just take one session and then your
No,
another friend
uh,
take another session.
no. The team it's uh handled to season.
Oh, okay. Okay, so
So we
all
don't have another team.
mhm.
So we just for do it at all.
Oh, so because of limited you have a
Yeah.
limit not labor, I mean like workforce, like the
Yeah, yeah,
human there.
yeah.
So you don't have any choice than do a two session, right?
Yeah.
So what kind of your job there? Like what kind of multimedia is it? Like
Mm,
you took a video, or you
mm,
are an editing team?
I'm tag megang ya tag for the PPT.
Mm-hmm.
So I just do next and next. Honestly, I don't apa ya? Uh, I don't know what my my job desk because it's the first time
Okay. Oh
uh,
yeah, it's your first time.
I handle in multimedia. So
Mm-hmm.
yeah, I'm just nervous and I don't know. My job desk is all
Oh,
all
you still didn't know what your detailed job
yeah
desk.
job.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you say like take PPT. Instead, you
Yeah.
can say I'm in charge of the
Oh,
PPT.
oh, I am
I'm
in
in
charge.
charge.
I am in
Yeah.
charge.
In charge mean take a responsibility.
Oh, okay.
So I'm in charge of the PPT.
Mm. Oh,
Okay.
in.
Yeah, in charge. Okay. Okay, you can take a note in charge. So you in charge of for the PPT. You say that this is your first time.
Mm.
So what kind of job that you do for the last Christmas? Or this is the first time that you join a community?
No, I am. I yeah. Maybe it's the first Christmas after pandemic.
Oh,
So
yeah, right.
yeah. So I yeah I choose no ditunjuk choose
So
in
so yeah, so you are chosen.
yeah chosen for the first multimedia.
Oh, you selected as a multimedia team
Mm,
after the pandemic. So this is the first time that you come again to
mm,
celebrate Christmas on site, and then you are chosen, you are selected to become the multimedia team, right?
yeah, right.
Okay, so you have any like memories before the pandemic, like the on-site Christmas?
Uh, I have I just maybe because I have a I I as a teacher as a Sunday school teacher, so I
Mm-hmm.
handle for the kids when they coming for the celebrate Christmas, and then maybe I just teacher for the dance for
Mm-hmm.
them. Yeah, just it. Yeah, just it.
So you teach dance?
Mm-mm.
You teach then to the children?
Yeah, to the children.
Is it like is it the Christmas event?
Yeah, for the Christmas event.
Mm.
Like no theater, but the pentas.
Oh, so it's the performance.
Yeah, performance.
Or it's like a theater for performance, and then you teach the children to dance.
Yeah.
Okay, interesting. Okay, and since didn't have any plan for holiday, maybe we can. You have any plan?
I don't have
You're looking
any
like
plan.
thinking, I think I have any plan. Maybe you forget.
No, I'm not. And I'm not any plan for the Christmas this year, cause maybe uh for this year I have the last maybe in May, May I just for celebrate my marriage.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I just to celebrate in here because my marriage in celebrate in yeah in Makassar.
Okay. Oh,
So
so you held the wedding in Makassar?
mm, yeah,
Okay.
so yeah, for the mother-in-laws
Mm-hmm.
tell me for the Christmas in here.
Oh, okay. So, when where sorry, when your wedding anniversary will come, you will go to Makassar?
Oh, no wedding anniversary, but the celebrate to marriage. I am wedding.
you say celebrate the marriage. Is it called wedding anniversary?
No, no, no. It's uh pernikahan, pernikahan. Kemarin pernikahannya di Makassar.
Your wedding, right?
Yeah, my wedding. So in the Christmas we just discussion for the Christmas to this year. We have a Christmas in the mother-in-law house home
Oh, so where's your mother-in-law's house?
Bekasi.
Oh, here. I think your mother-in-law is in Makassar. So you are the one
No,
that originally from Makassar?
yeah,
So it's your hometown. Makassar is your hometown, right?
yeah.
I think that your mother-in-law is live in
Oh no,
Makassar.
no, no, no.
Oh,
I'm living
okay.
in Makassar.
Okay, great. Okay, I mixed up the information. So so you said you are uh married on May.
Mhm.
Is it this year?
Yeah, this year.
Oh, just this year? Oh my
Yeah.
God. Congratulations on your marriage.
Oh,
I think
thank you.
will you have a wedding anniversary like on May. I think you
Oh
have
no,
held a wedding anniversary, or you just married
yeah,
on
it's married
May.
on May.
Okay, great. So you are newlywed. Do you have like a honeymoon um
Yeah, the
holiday?
yeah the last I went to Bali.
Mm-hmm.
Uh,
So you went to Bali for a honeymoon
yeah,
vacation?
honeymoon vacation. The first destination we chose Ubud. So it's
Mm-hmm.
the yeah natural, and then it's the nice city. No, nice city. Yeah, nice city. Bukan city ya.
So
Oh,
Ubud is like a beach city,
yeah,
right?
big city. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Oh, it's like there are beach, and then what kind of attraction that you found in Ubud?
Uh, we don't. Maybe we just for the looking for the cafe,
Mm-hmm.
and then um monkey
Oh,
monkey forest. Yeah, monkey forest.
wild monkey.
Yeah, wild monkey, and then yeah, we just uh walking for the sekitar Ubud,
Oh,
near
so you take a walk around your
uh
lodging.
yeah,
What the meaning of lodging? You know what the meaning of lodging?
watching no.
Lodging is like the place that you sleep, the place for
Oh,
you to sleep.
villa.
Yeah, it can be villa, it can be hotel, it can be motel or homestay. Lodging is like the general term.
Oh, okay.
Jadi kalau diterjemahkan di Indonesia, lodging itu kayak penginapan.
Ah,
The place for us to stay, like stay for temporary, stay temporary.
hmm.
So during our vacation, during our maybe like a business trip, so we use lodging. Lodging can be hotel, motel, or cabin maybe, or just tablet, capsule hotel.
Yeah,
The
capsule
capsule,
hotel.
like it just like one bed and then
Yeah.
it's just fit for yourself. It's called capsule hotel. It's also called lodging. We have homestay.
Mhm.
We have many type of lodging, so
Mm.
you can say it lodging if you want to make it general. But if you want to make it specific, you can say villa or hotel, something like that.
Okay.
Okay. So do you had any culinary journey there?
Maybe we just have a good experience for Jimbaran.
Oh,
The
Jimbaran
Yeah,
Owl. Oh, I heard the seafood is amazing.
so good.
Oh, really?
Yeah, It's so good. And then maybe it's the pork.
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
What kind of it? How they cook the pork? Is it grilled?
Yeah, yeah, the good. No, is the nasi campur. What's the meaning
Oh,
in
it's
English?
mixed rice.
Oh, mixed rice. Oh,
Yeah, yeah. Balinese mixed rice.
okay. Bali is the mixed rice. Yeah,
Balinese mixed rice. So it has pork in the mixed rice, right?
yeah.
So I have
The
friend that lived in Bali.
mm-mm,
We met in some event, and
uh-uh,
then now she is settled there because
uh-uh,
she had a job there. And
uh-uh.
then yeah, she's originally from Bali, and every time I open my social media, I just she just post the picture when she doing a ceremony, because Bali is so, the
Yeah,
culture is so strong, and they have like ceremony most every day.
every day.
It's most likely every day. And then my friend said that she's a teacher, by the way, and then she had many holidays because of that ceremony. They have many
Uh-uh,
ceremonial things.
uh-uh.
Like maybe we can say once a week they have a ceremony. She had to wear like the traditional clothes, like kebaya, and then with the yeah, with many attributes. And yeah, she's like it because she had many holidays.
Yeah,
She don't have to teach anymore.
yeah. Maybe I have a friend, many friends.
Mm-hmm.
Go to they have a WFH for at the
Mm-hmm.
company, so they just moved to Bali because in the sometimes we they working in the cafe
Mm,
uh and then maybe the weekends they have a beach cafe, and then yeah, like the holidays jadi just for work. And then what the its meaning for the kerja rasa holiday.
no, it's working, but it feels like holiday.
Yeah, working, but
Work in I think the terms work from Bali is quite popular lately. Work from
for
Bali.
yeah.
Yeah. But don't you think that the living fare is
Mm-mm.
a way more expensive in Bali?
Yeah, it is in the
Living
bukan
fare, you can say,
yeah the
biaya hidup, living
yeah biaya
fare.
hidup. Living spare is the yeah big for the many people because they are working for the cafe, and then ya many many ya banyak kafe yang mahal sih the price.
Mm. So it's quite expensive because they do work from cafe, so
Mm,
they must like expand more money, right,
yeah,
for by the beautifully plate
yeah,
meal, and then the aesthetic coffee.
yeah, right.
But as long as they love it, yeah,
Mm,
they do what they want to, right?
yeah, right.
But I heard like many foreigner
Mm-mm.
is also do work from Bali.
Because maybe in the Indonesia it's the cheaper.
Yeah, yeah,
I
because our
think for
currency, right?
them, uh,
Mm-hmm.
because the salary is dollar, and then and in the rupiah is the big. So maybe if
Yes.
Bali they have yeah they have many money for doing
Yeah.
job.
Yeah, also because the currency is so different.
Yeah, right.
The If we like compare in rupiah and dollar, it's so different. Like just $1 is equal to
15,000.
equal to 15,000 rupiah. 15. It's not 50, right? 15. 15. Yeah,
Yeah.
15,000. Yeah, and it's so big for them. But I hope that the regulation will become clearer, because if many foreigner come and do that type of living, I think it's not really good for us, maybe the
Yeah.
future, because we
Yeah.
really didn't know what will happen there, if the policy will still lose, and yeah, the government didn't care at all. I hope the regulation is just become clearer. Maybe they can like pay pay
Yeah.
taxes like us, and yeah, not just living luxurious way in Bali, but also like respect our culture and also our regulation, right?
Yeah.
But if you
Yeah.
have opportunity to do a work from home, work from Bali, so will you do that?
Yeah. Maybe I take the choice.
Or
The
you take the opportunity?
yeah, to take
You will
opportunity.
take the opportunity without any hesitation? Or you still thinking about that?
Maybe I still think about it because I'm just married. I have
Mm-hmm.
a husband, so maybe I'm not flexible for the WFH at the Bali. Maybe maybe if we ditawarkan, uh,
Over.
oh yeah,
If
offer
you got.
for
Hmm?
we hope the offer and or living in Bali, maybe we just do it.
Oh, so you have to go there with your husband. You
Yeah,
want to go there with your husband, not
yeah,
just yourself, not just by
yeah,
yourself, right?
yeah.
If you
So,
got offered that you too can go,
uh-uh,
you definitely will take
yeah,
the opportunity, right?
yeah,
Okay, so we can say it like, I got offered, ditawari,
uh-uh,
I got offered,
I get over.
offered. Yeah. So what's the meaning of menawarkan in English?
Mm, offer,
Menawarkan.
menawarkan, no take,
To offer.
or to
To offer,
offer.
right? Yes,
Yeah,
to offer. To offer. So ditawarkan.
tawarkan, in, no,
You know?
no, no, no.
You
Mm,
know the no
offering, no,
is offered.
it's offer.
Is offered. Okay, maybe you have ever heard about passive voice?
Passive voice, no,
Passive voice. You haven't heard about passive voice?
yeah, no.
Okay, maybe we can learn about passive voice, because we have take a half hour to get the into the conversation. We have had a conversation, and then now we will move into the book. Wait a minute, I
Mm-mm.
will looking for the passive voice capture, because we use that passive voice. I noticed that you use many passive voice, but you still confused in the conversation. And
Yeah,
then we will learn about passive voice. Okay, let me share the screen. Yeah, can you see the screen? Wait a minute.
yeah,
Okay, we will learn about passive voice. Okay, here. So we will learn about present simple passive, which is the basic passive voice. So, wait. Okay, the passive also has the effect of emphasizing the action. So we have an example here. In the experiment, water is heated until it boils. Can you translate it into Indonesia?
dalam eksperimen dan percobaan,
Mhm.
water uh, menjadi panas sampai dia mendidih.
Menjadi panas Is it true menjadi panas? I
Uh,
give you another change.
water, uh, water, uh, water, air,
Mhm.
uh, bukan bukan.
Dipanaskan,
Oh ya dipanas. Oke, dipanaskan sampai
dipanaskan
di
sampai dia mendidih. Oke, great. So, heated is heated di sini itu dari to be heat. Kita fokus ke ini aja, heat nih. Heat. Heat itu dipanaskan. Tapi kalau kita mau bilang dipanaskan, jadi ini namanya passive voice. Passive voice itu kalau di Indonesia ya passive voice ya kayaknya namanya. Jadi yang di itu loh. Jadi kayak pintu dibuka, gelas air dituang. Di itu namanya passive. To be heat kalau kita bilang sorry, I'm heating the water. Itu artinya adalah aku memanaskan the water, memanaskan air. Oke. Jadi di sini kenapa dibilang memanaskan? Karena ada subjeknya. Who is the subject?
water.
Subjek.
Subject.
Subjek itu
Oh,
yang melakukan.
in experiment.
I am. Aku yang
Oh,
memanaskan.
iya, iya, iya. Oke,
Dan
oke.
aku memanaskan air. Air ini sebagai apa? Objek. Oke. Water is an object. Objek itu yang dikenai verb. Verbnya apa? Heat, heating. Ya. Kenapa ini ada ing-nya?
Karena sedang melakukan.
Karena ya sedang melakukan. Karena ada ini ya, to be-nya, I am. Oke. Kalau dia sedang memanaskan air apa? Dia laki-laki? He am
He,
kah?
he is.
He is. To be-nya jadi is. Ini namanya to be ya. He is heating. Karena ini ada to be, jadi
Yes.
dia kalau misalnya aku bilangin dia nggak sedang tapi kayak lagi present tense biasa jadinya apa?
He hitch.
He hits the water. Okay. Okay, but when we don't want to call the subject, when we want to the subject is unknown, we don't know who hits the water, we can just say, sorry, the water is heated. Okay. Jadi can you translate into Indonesia?
Uh, air itu di air air itu dipanaskan.
Ya, air dipanaskan. Jadi di sini nggak ada subjeknya ya. Nggak ada yang melakukan pekerjaan. Itu yang namanya passive voice. Jadi hanya objeknya aja yang disebut tanpa kita tahu siapa yang melakukan. Itu kalau secara theoretical kayak gitu. Tapi gampangnya adalah kalau misalnya ini tuh memanaskan, yang ini dipanaskan. Heated. Oke, the water is heated. Dipanaskan. He heats, dia memanaskan the water. Oke. Kalau ini he opens di sini aja deh, biar gampang. He opens the window. Kalau misalnya jadi passive voice gimana?
Window is
The
uh, the window
the
the window
window
is
is
open open
open.
ed.
Ed. Okay, open it. Yeah, the
Open it.
window is open it. How if I change into the windows? The windows
The windows are
are opened. Tetap ya. Jadi passive voice itu formulanya adalah to be. To be tadi kayak are is kalau misalnya past jadi apa?
did.
No.
Oh,
Are atau is untuk present. Kalau misalnya past itu jadi were, was.
were.
Oke. Itu nanti istilahnya aja yang beda kayak yang ini buat present, yang ini buat uh, past pasif gitu aja. Tapi intinya sama. Kalau pasif adalah to be plus verb 2. Verb 2. Is it verb? Ya, verb 2. Verb 2 ya. Open was thrown. Oh, sorry. It's verb 3 actually. Okay.
Oh,
Ya, verb 3. Oke. Jadi to be plus verb 3. Kan kita ada yang regular, ada yang irregular kan. Kalau yang regular ya tinggal tambahin ed. Tapi kalau yang ya irregular ya ikutin ke verb 3-nya. Oke. Oke, next. Take. Yeah, verb 3. Okay, it's correct. Okay, we have further examples here for present simple passive. Can you read it for me from here?
future example, the present simple passive. Really?
Can you hear my
Hello?
voice? Okay,
Yeah.
yeah, I can hear you. Okay. Okay, wait. Can you read from here? The water
The water is not stirred in this experiment.
not stirred in this experiment. Okay, next.
A thermometer is suspended
Suspended.
suspended above the water.
Okay, next.
After 2 minutes, the temperature is taken.
Mhm.
The results are recorded on the chart
Recorded.
or recorded on the chart.
Okay, great. So we can see here, we can make the passive into negative form. Is not stirred. What the meaning of is not stirred? What the meaning of stirred? Stirred with your spoon. You stirred the coffee. Mengaduk, okay. So the water is not stirred. Artinya?
Water
Airnya?
tidak diaduk selama
Ya, airnya tidak diaduk. Ya, selama eksperimen ini. Oke, tidak diaduk. Jadi simple ya. Kalau ada not-nya is not, ya berarti tidak tetap di sini stirred. Karena ini ada is-nya, dia passive voice. Gini, intinya ingat kalau passive voice itu berarti diapakan, di plus verb gitu, langsung diaduk, dibuka, ditutup gitu. And then the thermometer is suspended above the water. Is suspended, dia mengapung ya di atas, jadi nggak menyentuh airnya. Suspended. After 2 minutes, the temperature is taken. This is what I talk about irregular verb. What the verb one for this word, for this verb?
First one is
Mhm.
take.
Verb 1,
Take.
take. Verb 2,
Taken.
is it taken?
No, take.
Take.
Took.
And then took, great. And then verb 3,
Taken.
yeah. So the formulation for passive voice is to be plus verb 3, okay? Because we have the irregular one. We have the irregular verb like this one, like take, took, taken. It's not take it ya. Nggak ada ya take it. Nggak ada take it. Adanya took and taken for verb 2 and verb 3. Ya, okay. The results are recorded on the chart. Ya, nanti hasilnya are recorded, direkam, okay, on the chart, di tabel lah. Gitu. Okay, here's is how to form the present simple passive. Jadi subjek. Nah, di sini water itu yang tadinya objek di present tense itu di sini jadi subjek gitu. Jadi yang dikenakan action gitu. Water is heated until it boils. Ini cuma keterangan biasa. Ini di sini to be is are. Kalau misalnya pas jadinya
Where was
were, okay? Is itu was, are itu were. Ini past participalnya atau verb 3 gampangnya. Itu. Oke, jadi nggak usah bingung kalau misalnya pasif, ya tinggal misalnya aku ditawarkan. Kalau misalnya ditawarkan bahasa Inggrisnya to offer, Over. Berarti ditawarkan apa?
It's over.
Is
It's
over.
over.
Is over.
It's over.
Is over. Ya. Jadi kalau misalnya aku ditawarkan pekerjaan, bahasa Inggrisnya apa?
I
Hmm?
I am
Hmm?
I am offered
Over it.
opportunity job.
Gini ya bisa. I'm offered by the job.
Right.
Nah, ini sebenarnya yang basic. Jadi biasanya habis pasif,
Mm-mm.
ya ada by-nya. Itu. Ini biasanya di textbook sih, kayak textbook anak sekolahan, itu nanti bentuknya kayak gini. I am offered by the job. The gini, the door, wait, move here. The door is opened by the cat. Gitu. Jadi kalau diartikan adalah pintunya dibuka oleh kucing. I'm offered by the job. Aku ditawarkan pekerjaan gitu. Atau gini-gini, sorry. I'm offered a job by my friend. Gitu. Ya, I'm offered a job is true. Sorry, I'm offered a job is true. Tapi biasanya ditambah keterangan kayak gini. By my friend, by the cat. Jadi biar menjelaskan itu untuk itu yang melakukan siapa. Tapi balik lagi kalau pasif itu sebenarnya nggak biar tidak disebutkan subjeknya siapa kan, yang melakukan itu siapa. Jadi cuman yang dikenai pekerjaan itu. Tapi kalau misalnya mau dikasih keterangan bisa ditambah kayak gini, by my friend.
Okay.
Jadi kalau aku ditawarkan pekerjaan bisa langsung I am offered a job gitu sih. Bisa. Okay, next. Here, we will fill in the gaps by putting the verbs in the present simple passive. Okay, so the first one is the water is frozen. Jadi freeze, froze, frozen. Okay, what's the verb to from freeze?
Freeze.
Freeze is verb 1, and then verb 2,
Froze.
froze. Okay, frozen. Freeze, froze, frozen. Jadi frozen, arti kata film Frozen, itu kalau misalnya diterjemahkan literal ke Indonesia, artinya berarti apa? Frozen.
Beku.
Membeku.
Membeku.
Membeku dia beku gitu. Maksudnya. Sudah beku. Jadi bisa aja pasif itu kayak nanti tingkatan yang lainnya, itu dia akan nyambung ke, jadi adjektif nyambung ke kalimat lain, misalnya frozen castle. Gitu. Berarti apa artinya frozen castle?
Kastil yang terbuat kastil yang telah beku.
Kastil yang beku. Kastil yang beku. Oke, so freeze itu membekukan, froze itu sudah beku, frozen itu beku.
Beku. Okay.
Gitu. Jadi, the water is frozen. So frozen castle is istana es, bisa. Jadi bukan istana yang sudah membeku, kita bisa disebut istana es, frozen castle. Gitu. Oke, next.
Jadi setiap kata verb 1, verb 2, and the verb 3 itu beda arti.
Beda arti dalam konteks dia, karena nanti akan ada bentuk-bentuknya sendiri. Dia ada fungsi-fungsinya sendiri. Misalnya kayak artinya tetap membeku. Kalau freeze itu kita pakai buat past as apa namanya? Present kan. Present itu yang pertama selain untuk menyebutkan kata yang sekarang, I freeze the water in the refrigerator to make an ice cube. Jadi selain untuk menyebutkan apa yang kita lakukan sekarang, juga bisa untuk common information. Jadi kayak sesuatu yang emang faktual. Kayak misalnya, if you put this water into a refrigerator, it will freeze. into a ice.
Oh.
Jadi nggak usah it will be frozen, nggak perlu sebenarnya karena itu udah general. Atau I go to school every day. Karena itu habit, itu juga bisa pakai yang simple present. Kalau froze itu dipakai di past tense. Past tense yang udah lalu ya, kayak I froze. I froze this water, and then now it became a ice cube. Itu untuk yang past tense. Kalau frozen itu sebenarnya dia bisa masuk ke verb 3 itu maksudnya perfect tense. Perfect itu adalah bedanya sama past itu biasanya perfect itu yang masih berhubungan dengan saat ini. Gitu. Jadi misalnya kita ngomongin tentang traveling, and then I said I have gone to Korea last week. Gitu. Kayak masih berhubungan karena kita membicarakan tentang traveling gitu. Atau I have arrived at your kita janjian sama teman kita terus kita nelpon gitu kayak I have arrived at the cafe since 5 minutes ago. Why don't you show up? Kayak gitu, kayak menunjukkan kalau kita udah nyampe tapi ini masih berhubungan sama situasi sekarang. Makanya kita pakainya have arrived at the cafe. Kita nggak bilang kayak I arrive at the cafe, tapi lebih ke I have arrived. Jadi kayak menekankan kalau ini masih ada hubungannya sama yang sekarang kita omongin nih. Gitu. Kecuali kalau kita retell the story, misalnya kita kayak nyertain pengalaman pertama kita ke luar negeri, misalnya gitu, I arrived, the first time I arrived at the international airport overseas, gitu. Nah, kita bisa pakai arrived, bisa pakai verb to aja. Tapi biasanya yang ini, verb to ini dia kan dipakai di present tense. Ya, yang formulanya itu adalah have atau has ya. Plus verb 3. Itu perfect. Perfect itu nanti kayak gitu dipakainya. Jadi have arrived, have apa lagi ya? Have landed itu yang masih berhubungan sama pembicaraan sekarang. Atau untuk masalah kerja misalnya, I work in this company since 5 years ago. Itu bisa pakai apa namanya? Bisa pakai past karena ada detail tanggalnya, ada detail waktunya. I work for this company since 5 years ago or since January, itu bisa pakai past tense. Tapi kalau misalnya kita mau pakai yang perfect tense itu nanti I have worked in this company and meet many college here. Jadi kayak nggak detail, tapi kita menunjukkan kalau ini suasananya masih suasana di tempat kerja, terus kamu bertanya tentang pekerjaanku, ya aku jawab pakai yang perfect. Sebenarnya itu lebih ke arah apa ya, atmosfer pembicaraannya aja sih. Kalau misalnya dia butuh yang detail ya kita biasanya pakai yang past tense karena itu past tense emang buat retail ya, kita buat menceritakan. Tapi kalau misalnya ngomongnya yang masih ada hubungannya sama yang sekarang itu nanti kita pakai yang perfect gitu. Simpelnya kayak gitu. Tapi kalau misalnya mau belajar tentang itu, bisa nanti kita buat yang untuk next class, kita full belajar tentang itu aja ya, tentang present, past, and perfect. Gimana?
Oke.
Oke, great. So, sekarang kita fokus ke ini dulu, pasif. Karena ini basic, dan kalau dasarnya udah bagus, nanti mau ke sentence-sentence selanjutnya itu udah nggak terlalu bingung lagi.
Oh,
Oke? Ya. Next, we have here, we
oke.
have the liquid heat for several minutes until it starts to boil. Kalau misalnya jadiin passive voice, jadinya the liquid
Heat
is heated. Yeah, great. The plant cells
is
observe
observe
cells here.
plus ed
Cells
cells are
are observed. Served. Okay, great. Next,
static electric is generated
is generated. Okay, can you translate number 3?
Listrik statistis di alirkan ketika kamu menggosok balon di rambut.
Oke, listrik statis terjadi
Oh,
bukan ya bisa bisa kalau misalnya secara netral bisa dijadikan ya, karena generate itu kan menjadikan, generate the power, generate the power artinya adalah menjadikan menghasilkan energi gitu. Nah, dihasilkan, bisa dihasilkan biar nggak bingung. Jadi kan pasif kan dikan gitu, kan dijadikan. Listrik statis dijadikan atau terjadi ketika kamu memasukkan balon ke
rambut.
rambutmu. Oke, next the chemicals
The chemicals are add and
are
added,
ayo
added
aided. Yes, great. Are aided slowly to the water to start the reaction. Are aided artinya apa? The chemicals are aided
ditaruhkan, bukan
ditambahkan. Aid itu
ditambahkan.
tambah ya. Ditambahkan. Next.
The temperature of the salt water is taken with a thermometer.
Ya, artinya
The temperatur yang ada di air asin
temperatur
diambil,
air asin,
temperatur
temperatur air garam,
air garam diambil menggunakan termometer.
ya diambil. Great. Next,
Two breakers
beakers
breakers are filled
are
filled
filled, ed,
ed
filled,
filled
are filled.
filled almost to the top with the mixture and
Mixture
mixture for oil and water
of oil
of oil
and water. What the meaning?
Two beakers.
Beakers itu ini apa? Gelas ilmiah, gelas percobaan.
Oh, dua gelas
Dua
diisikan,
gelas
dipenuhkan,
diisi.
ya diisi hampir penuh dengan dengan dicampurkan dengan campuran air dan minyak.
Ya, oke. Udah oke ya. Konsepnya dapat ya. Passive voice itu kayak apa? Jadi diisi, dibuka, dijadikan sesuatu yang kalau misalnya dulu pas pertama kali belajar, aku lebih suka kayak gitu, kayak oh ini dibuka. Berarti ini pasif kayak gitu. Jadi lebih gampang aja ngingatnya. Oke. Oke, kita bisa jawab ini cepat aja. We heat the liquid for 10 minutes. Jadi the liquid is heated for 10 minutes. We do not remove the liquid from the heat. Kalau misalnya jadiin pasif apa?
The liquid is not removed from the
Not remove.
heat.
Apa yo?
The liquid is not removed from the heat.
Yeah, the liquid is not removed from the heat. Okay.
The liquid
Oh, sorry. No, because he is do not. So what?
Did.
Kalau pasif kan berarti kita hapus ya subjeknya, kita hapus we. Berarti langsung do not.
Do not. Oke.
Dah, gini aja. Ya, do not remove the liquid from the heat. Dah, simple. Okay, next.
The liquid is left to cool in a glass jar.
The liquid is
left
is left to cool. Okay, next ya. Tinggal dilanjut aja. Okay, next.
Crystal is observed forming in the jar.
We observe crystal forming in the jar.
The crystals are observed forming in the jar.
Really? Kita breakdown ya. Ini subjeknya yang mana? Subjeknya we
Crystal.
kan, ini dihapus
Oh
aja.
iya,
Objeknya
crystal.
crystal forming.
Oh, crystal forming.
Crystal forming ya. Oke, ini satu frasa namanya crystal forming, pembentukan kristal. Gitu. Jadi crystal forming was tidak bisa crystal forming in the jar was observed is observed gitu juga bisa. Jadi kayak
Oh,
jadi kalau misalnya bahasa Indonesia kan kita apa observasi apa
meneliti
meneliti bisa meneliti pembentukan kristal di dalam
jar.
toples. Nah, kalau misalnya jadiin pasif, jadi crystal forming in the jar is observed.
Crystal
Atau bisa
forming
juga crystal forming is observed in the jar juga ya bisa lah. Tapi kan ini kayak satu frasa gitu loh, jadi satu kesatuan. Oke, next we measure the size of the crystal.
the crystal. The crystal is measured the size.
The size of the crystal is
Oh,
measured.
the size of the crystal measured.
Oke, artinya arti pasifnya apa? The size of the crystal was measured.
Size ukuran dari kristal itu diukur.
Oke, next we do not pour oil into water.
The water is do not pour it oil in the water is
Let's just heard the the audio ya. Starting from number 5. Let's start.
Oil is not poured into the water.
Oil is not
Yep.
poured.
It's not
So
poured.
she said like oil is not poured.
Oh, berarti nounnya oil.
Apanya?
Nounnya oil.
Ya, sebenarnya variasi banyak sih. Bisa aja juga kita bilangnya do not remove liquid from heat. Itu juga oke. Kita coba dengar dia ngomong apa yang di part satunya.
The liquid is not removed from the heat.
Ya, bisa aja gitu. Tapi karena ini aku mau menunjukkan kalau bisa kok bisa kayak pakai kata yang ini kan kata apa? Peringatan gitu kan. Jangan dipegang, jangan di apa namanya pindah dulu kayak gitu. Kita bisa pakai do not remove. Itu juga bisa. Ini banyak bacaan-bacaan kayak di jalan atau di kayak pack silika gel, do not eat lah segala macam itu bisa. Do not remove, jangan dipindah. Jangan dipindah, jangan ya bisa pindah ya. Remove atau gimana sih? Susah ya mengartikannya. Oke, lanjut aja kita. We boil the water to make steam.
The water is boiled to make steam.
Okay, let's hear. Let's listen the audio.
The water is boiled to make steam.
Okay, great. So next,
the oil and the water.
oil.
The oil.
Yeah.
Oh,
Sorry.
Okay. The water is dissolved.
Dissolved.
Salt.
The water is dissolved salt. No.
Oh.
Ayo coba diartiin dulu, dipahami dulu. Arti kalimatnya apa?
Okay. Salt in the water is dissolved.
Probably true.
Maybe.
Salt is dissolved in the water.
Ya, jadi coba dipahami ya. Salt is dissolved in the water. We dissolve salt in the water. Jadi di sini yang dikenai actionnya itu si saltnya ya. Saltnya itu dilarutkan. Saltnya itu yang dilarutkan. We dissolve, kami melarutkan garam in the water. Waternya ini cuma keterangan. Oke. Jadi kita harus tahu mana objeknya. Baru kita bisa bikin si pasifnya ini. Okay, so salt is dissolved in the water. Next,
The oil and the water do not mix it
do not
together.
mix. Yeah, the oil
And the
and
the oil
water
do
water.
not mix together.
Okay, let's listen.
The oil and water are not mixed together.
Are not mixed because it's oil and water. The oil and water itu kan bukan satu doang. Dia lebih dari satu kan.
Yeah.
Are not mixed together. Oke. Jadi walaupun di sini pakainya do not. Oh sorry, ya. Ya, misalnya di sini bukan we deh. Di sini misalnya I. I'm not mix the oil and the water together. Walaupun itu kan tunggal ya subjeknya. Pakainya am atau she is not. She does not gitu. Walaupun tunggal, tapi kalau misalnya ternyata si subjeknya yang nanti kita objeknya yang saat di pasif kita jadiin subjek, the oil and water ini lebih dari satu, berarti to be-nya langsung mengikuti are gitu. Jadi nggak usah fokus ke subjek yang awal yang kayak we, terus di sininya pakai apa, misalnya di sininya plural atau jamak pun kalau misalnya di sininya satu ya tetap pakainya is gitu. Jadi kita fokus ke gimana perubahannya ke pasif. Oke, next, the last question.
The result of the result of the experiment is recorded. Experiment is recorded.
Okay, once more.
The result of the experiment is recorded.
Okay.
The results of the experiment are recorded.
Are recorded. Results.
Are the results are.
Okay. Okay. So the first thing that we want, or when we want to make passive voice, write down the object or the subject to be. Di sini kan objeknya results. Kita tulis aja result. Sekarang dia jadi subjek. Terus perhatiin. Ini nanti ini tunggal atau misalnya ini is singular or plural. Kalau misalnya plural langsung aja are. Terus kita cari verbnya. Verbnya apa? Oh, record. Are recorded. Itu simpelnya gitu. Tapi kalau misalnya di sini karena diikuti frasa kan result of the experiment ya tinggal tulis the result of the experiment are recorded gitu. Oke, sekarang so you can have any conversation with passive voice, like you don't have to be confused again when you want to say I got offered for a new job or apalagi contoh dari passive voice that you want to tell me but you are confused of how to form the sentence. Coba buat satu kalimat pasif that you want to tell me. You mentioned many passive voice, but you confused how to say it.
Yeah.
Last time.
In Bali, in Bali, in Bali,
Okay, what Indonesian?
I'm sorry.
We will translate.
Where?
We will translate together.
I'm walking around.
You're walking around. Sorry, pardon?
Di sekitaran Ubud.
Oh, so sekitar itu is around bisa, surrounding bisa.
Oh, surrounding.
Kalau misalnya mau jalan-jalan di sekitar bisa pakai walk around.
Walk around.
So you walk around the Ubud and What is the passive voice?
Uh, cafe,
Cafe?
the cafe,
Mm-mm.
confused. Uh,
The cafe?
the cafe, I'm
Kalau misalnya mau bilang,
oh,
kalau misalnya mau bilang,
find
oke.
it. I'm
Hmm?
finding cafe. Okay, okay.
Oke.
Cafe. The cafe is is um is around when I'm walking.
The cafe is
Walk around
around.
around it when I'm walking. No,
Artinya apa?
ya. Banyak cafe. It's many cafe when I'm walking in around Ubud at the
Oh,
Ubud.
I think actually you don't have to use passive voice. You can just say, I found many cafe around when I walk around my my lodging gitu, atau I found many cafe around Ubud. Jadi itu nggak ada
Gak ada
pasifnya
voice.
sebenarnya ya.
Ah,
I found many cafe. Kan aku menemukan. Nah, kecuali ini kita dapat satu contoh. I found many cafes. Is it cafe? Around my lodging gitu ya. Nah, kita mau ubah ini ke passive voice coba. Pasifnya apa berarti?
My
Mhm.
cafes
Mhm.
are around it.
Where's the verbs?
The first is found it.
Nah, found ini kan pas ya.
Ya.
Bener kan? Tadi kan kayaknya kita menceritakan yang sudah lalu. Found. Pasif itu tetap formulanya adalah to be plus verb 3. Verbnya nggak berubah, verbnya tetap verb 3, tapi yang berubah kalau misalnya past dan present, masa lalu dan sekarang, itu adalah to be-nya.
Oh, oke.
Berarti to be-nya cafes apa? Kalau misalnya
Oh.
past.
Are.
Are,
Oh.
pastnya?
Oh, no. Where?
Were. Were.
Where?
Okay, you call it were. Many cafes were. Ini ada verb 2, verb 3-nya apa? Find, found, verb 3-nya?
Found it. Found it.
No, it's still found. So find, found, found.
Found.
Okay, were found around my lodging. Okay. Okay. Jadi sekarang udah tahu passive voice baik secara present atau yang lampau. Lampau ini were found. Oke. Jadi found verb satunya apa?
Verb satunya found.
Find.
Find.
Find. Oke. Satunya find. Artinya?
Menemukan.
Ya, find, found ya. Find, found. Ini verb 1, verb 2, verb 3. Oke, menemukan. I found many cafes around my lodging. Aku ketemu banyak kafe di sekitar penginapanku. Kalau ini banyak kafe yang ditemukan atau banyak kafe, ini sebenarnya nggak harus diartiin nggak apa. Many cafe, banyak kafe di sekitar lodgingku, di sekitar penginapanku kayak gitu. Jadi udah tahu ya, maksudnya bedanya passive voice sama active voice gitu. Ini active voice namanya. I found many cafes. Ini active voice karena ada subjeknya, ada I yang melakukan pekerjaan found. Ada passive voice yang dimana di sini cuman ada objeknya yang dikenai pekerjaan cafe. Nggak ada I-nya, nggak ada. Were found, ditemukan di sekitar. Ini cuman jangan terkecoh sama ini ya. Ini tuh keterangan around my lodging. Kayak gini-gini keterangan. Intinya adalah fokus ke mana verbnya, terus mana objeknya, yaitu cafe, many cafe. Gitu. Oke. Jadi kalau misalnya nanti mau ngomong sesuatu yang kayak dibukakan, ditawarkan, diberikan, didididkan, itu nanti pakainya passive voice. Yang simple-simple aja dulu gitu. The door was opened by a cat, atau the candy, no, I have a chicken and then suddenly I found the chicken is deboned. The chicken is lost because I found out that the chicken is eaten. The chicken is eaten. The chicken is eaten on my dinner table. Who eaten my who eat my chicken? That's my cat. So the chicken is eaten by my cat. Oke, dimakan. Kalau ini diubah ke active voice gimana?
My cat
Mhm.
my cat eat
Mhm.
the chicken.
Ya, benar. My cat eats the chicken. Gitu. Oke, kalau misalnya konsepnya udah ngeh, nanti gampang kalau ketemu kalimat, oh berarti ini artinya ini pasif ini. Ini ya pokoknya udah kelihatan gitu. Kamu langsung bisa ganti itu ke aktif atau sebaliknya vice versa. Yang dari aktif dijadiin ke pasif, yang dari pasif dijadiin ke aktif. Fungsinya apa? Fungsinya adalah kalau misalnya nanti ikut language proficiency, apalagi yang bagian writing, itu kita dituntut untuk banyak variasi tulisan. Jadi misalnya pertanyaannya aktif nih. Nah, kita bisa pas di esainya itu kita tulis dalam bentuk pasif gitu. Contohnya gitu. Namanya parafrase. Jadi kalimatnya artinya sama, tapi kita ubah variasi kalimatnya gitu. Oke. So, did I send you this book like this? Did I send you one? The file?
Yeah.
You got the file?
No, you can send me.
Oh, maybe you can send your email via chat box and then I will send because this is quite big. The memory is quite big, so I will send you via email. Yeah.
Okay.
You can
thank
write
you.
your email in chat box.
Mhm.
Okay, yeah.
And maybe I can send my email
Oh.
in yeah.
And WhatsApp, or it's okay if you want to send. You actually it's not my number, it's Miss Gita number. So maybe you can say that
Okay.
just give me a note like, hello Miss, I want the textbook that you mentioned. This is my email, something like that. Miss Gita will forward your message to me. Okay, got it. Okay. I will send it directly to your email, and then you can like read through the captures. Maybe there's some capture that you interest about and that you want to learn about it more deep. You can tell me which part of the capture that you want to learn about, and then we can learn it together in our next meeting.
Okay.
Okay, so when is our next meeting?
In Thursday.
Thursday, like at 7 p.m.
Yeah, at 7 p.m.
Thursday.
Yeah.
Thursday. Yeah, Thursday. Oh, 8 p.m.
8 p.m.
Okay, next Thursday, 8 p.m. Okay, see you on the next meeting. I will send out the book for you directly.
Okay.
Bye-bye.
See you.
Thank you, Ayin. See you. Have a good rest. Bye.